What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and today, Dua improves on another Jo Malone. That's coming up next, and this is Eau So Fraiche. Yo, what is good, Fresh fam? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a freshie. It really means a lot. And if this is your first time here, welcome. As I said before, my name is Mega Dave, and this is my channel, Oh So Fresh, and I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love. And I hope that you love them too. If you do, give me 2 huge fresh thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoyed the content. Also, think about subscribing and hit me decent right there. Don't be afraid. Hit me right in the belly and I can take it, I promise. That'll let you know when I'm uploading new content, because who knows, it could be your favorite fragrance that I review next. Today, we got another Dua improving on another Jo Malone. Let's get it. The fragrance that we got in the house of Dua, Myrhnilla Delight. All right. So this is an inspired expression from Jo Malone's Myrrh Tonka. Amazing smelling fragrance. Just getting that out of the way right away. That's why it's on this channel, otherwise it wouldn't be here. So we're gonna see what Dua can do with it, because usually they do their thing. Let's get into it. But let me shut up and get to why you guys all came here and get to the scent breakdown. All right, I got my Myrhnilla Delight and the delightful man himself. Little handy dandy fresh strip. Little buddy, he's so cute. You'll put him, complete saturation from head to toe. He a good smelling fresh strip now. This thing here is super sexy, y'all. This is a sexy fall fragrance. That's why I put it in this list. This thing is sexy. I definitely need to get hyping about this, and people, this is supremely sexy. Now, I know I don't normally do this and like just pun, it's freaking good. So this has this opening of lavender. It's very bright, almost citrus. I don't think there's any citrus in here, or maybe it's just not listed, but something's helping lift this baby up and give a little brightness to that lavender. There's also some vanilla that's already in here, kind of giving a little bit of sweetness to it as well. So this thing opens up very bright, very like, wow, very fresh almost, right? For this being a little bit of a darker fragrance, but just something so amazing about this. And then it transitions really quickly to the mid where we're at right now. The mid is warm, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's aromatic. It's got this balsamic, smoky myrrh to it. I know none of those kind of like technically go together, but that's like all the little bit of notes that I can pick up. Just warmth and spice, sexy. It does have this balsamic, like I said, to it that you can pick up. The myrrh just comes off definitely up front. And then of course the powerhouse right behind it, that Tonka, just kind of lending some sweetness to it. I don't know if it's from the vanilla either, but one of those is kind of blended in there. The lavender came down, starting to form this fantastic scent ball that's just throwing at you. All right, as always, I wear every fragrance. This would be my 1, 2, 3, 4th time, I think, wearing this today, just on the wrist. The wrist, it comes off. Look at the flick of that wrist. So this has been on here for quite a bit, but the times that I've worn it, I'm just gonna give you the breakdown. You have kind of like a double dose of the breakdown of the dry down. So the very first bit of it, there ain't no secret to this. It's called Myrrh Tonka. So you still pick up a wide majority of Tonka. It's earthy. It has this good depth to it. It's a little bit deep. It's a little bit dark, but you get some brightness, okay? Especially in that first part of it. Then it dries down really deep and really earthy. But you pick up this almost chocolatey-ish type of Tonka bean to it. It has some sweetness as well, but it definitely keeps things a little bit grounded and balances out with that myrrh and that sweetness, and doesn't let things get out of hand. It just is just perfect in check. Some more sweetness is left in here from vanilla as well. There's probably some other things. I think that almond is listed, but I don't pick up, to me at least, almond at all. Maybe it's mixed in with the earthiness that comes with that Tonka bean and it's drowned out by the myrrh. Maybe it's a note that I just am not picking up. Maybe it's not extremely powerful in his version versus the other one, but I just don't pick up the almond. But the Tonka that I pick up, the vanilla that I pick up, that amazing lavender myrrh combo is just beautiful. All right, to summarize this fragrance, this is a deep, dark fragrance, but not in the traditional sense like you're thinking. It does have this bit of powderiness to it, but not uber powder. It does have this cleanness to it, but not super soapy, if you know what I mean. It just kind of hits a little bit of every bullet point that you want. So it's deep, it's dark, it's warm, it's sexy, it's spicy. It does have a little bit of brightness. It's a little bit clean, but it's not too dirty, you know what I mean? It's just like very well balanced. All right, now the who, what, when, where, how, why. So who can wear this? I thought about this long and hard because there's some tonka bean and vanilla, and those tend to go to feminine side for the most part. Some sweetness, a little bit of lavender in there. I do think this is a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful, beautiful unisex fragrance. Both could wear this, pull it off just fine. I think with the sweetness and the touches that are in there, probably a couple more people would say this is more feminine, but I think down the middle, beautiful, actually saying that it's just an awesome, awesome experience for both sexes. All right, now when to wear this? This is made for fall. If you haven't seen it, check out my top 10 list for the ladies. I do think, again, this is a unisex fragrance, but I had one for men that, anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that. Check the video out, you'll see it yourself. But this is a beautiful fall fragrance. This is a beautiful, beautiful winter fragrance, depending where you live. Maybe really bitter cold, this will get swallowed up, but I'm not able to test it right now, but cooler weather for sure. The very beginning of spring too, depending where you live, of course, probably going to be amazing. Date nights, night times, things like that. Also going as the day comes down to night, I think you're gonna be pull it off. Even if you're in hot climates, you gotta be careful a little bit with humidity, but other than that, this is beautiful. But one thing for sure, don't put this into the summer, into the high heat, because it's definitely gonna get a bit cloying. All right, now, where to wear this fragrance? Dates, evenings, night times, intimate times, those type of places, that's where this will shine. I don't really think this is an office scent, even though you could probably pull this off. It does have some really good longevity. It does have some decent sillage, and I don't know if you really want to be getting frisky in the office. So depending where you work, if you're in close proximity to another sex, be careful, because if you ain't put a ring on it, they're gonna try to, because this is a phenomenal scent. But realistically, nighttime, those type of events where you want to get a little bit sexy, a little bit intimate, I think this is beautiful for. All right, now how to wear this. I wore this a couple different times, tried a little bit lighter, went a little bit heavier, and then I came back to reality and found what I think is the perfect amount. So I did 1, 2, 3, did my 4, 5, 6, and I did 1 on the wrist for the 7, light dab, boom. Perfect. I think that's unlocking its full potential without getting too annoying or without being too underwhelming. You kind of want to get that balance, and I think that is perfect. With that 6 to 7 spray, I did get about 7.5-ish hours of longevity on skin. Now on clothing, I could smell this the next day. The projection, almost arm's length. It probably isn't quite there to the fingertips, but it's really trying to push out, okay? You get about an hour-ish, hour and a half, somewhere in that range. So pretty decent. This isn't a monstrous beast of a fragrance, and I don't think it's designed to do that. It's designed to sit a little bit tighter. You got a little bubble around you, so when the person comes in, they can snuggle up and smell it. But it's not gonna be a little wimp and die out after 3 or 4 hours. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, but if you're looking for a beast that's gonna scream, this isn't it. This is a beautiful, sexy, come hither type of fragrance. All right, and just giving a little bit of warning, because I've wore this and tried it on paper, and just, I don't know if you can see it on camera. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but the oil concentration is pretty thick on the paper, but you're gonna pick up much different, brighter notes. Sometimes it doesn't matter that much with a Dua, or with any fragrance for that matter, but this one in particular, get you a sample if you can, but try it on your skin, because on paper it's gonna come off a little bit brighter, a little bit of this or that. On my skin, much more deep, much more dark, much more warm, much more thick. Where on yours, it may come off brighter, it may come off darker. So I just wanna warn you with that. It's almost like a completely different fragrance from here to here, just to give you a heads up. But that's all I have for this amazing fragrance, Myrhnilla Delight. Till I come to you again, I ask you, as always, continue to be blessed. Stay fresh.
We got shorties on the floor.